Gold. Well, we did have a discussion about commodities earlier, and gold is a commodity, even though it's, a lot of people consider it like a currency rather than a commodity. I've studied gold in my research, and actually, you could look at one of my research papers in the Financial Analyst Journal 2006 called the Strategic and Tactical Use of Commodity Futures. Gold is often considered a hedge for inflation. It's considered a hedge for risk. Over the very long term, the return on gold, the real return on gold is about zero. It's kind of surprising given the price today. But I've got interesting data that goes back to the 1200s. And you can see. And actually, it's very interesting to look at my graphs because for this to work as a hedge might take a long time. So it's not like a hedge every year or every 2 years. It could be that it kicks in like once every 50 years. Gold price is high because I think fundamentally economic uncertainty is high. Where do you go? Like what is safe right now? Japan's not safe. Europe is definitely not safe. And the US is pretty risky. It's riskier than it's been in a long time in terms of the amount of leverage that it's got as an economy. Okay, so where do you go? Don't know what's going to happen in terms of the economic policy. So people go to gold. And Barrick announced its results, I think, yesterday. And their average margin in extraction is $750 an ounce. That's their margin. Okay, so do I think do I understand where gold is? Yes, and the reasons for it, yes. Am I long gold? No. It's a pretty good rule that probably mistake to buy at like all-time highs. Okay. Gold was, $32 an ounce in 1971. And, 1970. In 71, it started to drift above 32. And then the time President Nixon effectively defaulted on U.S. debt, on the currency. Took the dollar off the gold standard. So when he took it off, gold was trading about 38. So it was like an instant devaluation. You can call it default or devaluation. And now over $1,300. Doesn't feel right to me in terms of investment advice. And I could be wrong in the kind of short term where it goes even higher. But in terms of my historical analysis, you see these big fluctuations, and I would be cautious about loading up on bullion right now.